You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Hello? 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 I can't tell if it's... Can you hear me? You can? Okay. Okay. So, how goes it? Yep, going all right. So this is from the aftermath of last time. Paranoid, spotted fever, rabies. I was going to flagellate him, but so instead I put you in here to get rid of the disease. But he lives to fight another day, so. Oh yeah, so I left off debating whether or not to get this dude, because he's level 2, so he has a level 3 weapon, level 3 skills, compared to this guy who just has level 2s. The crits, dude, I got crit twice, I think, and both times it was almost an instant KO. It was like 75% health, at least. Yeah, I think there's no reason not to do this. Although I wasn't happy about this quirk, but that's not too bad. So yeah, I think I gotta say goodbye to this guy. Because we're at the point now where level 3 skills cost like 650, 600. So getting a full set, yeah, that's 4,200 gold right there. Oh, it doesn't affect the dot. Okay, I thought it did. That's good to know then. Just another assumption then, I guess. Man. I feel like I just can't assume anything in this game. Because I just, yeah. So, alright, let's say goodbye. Goodbye to Offrey. I only used you for a couple of runs, but you did good. So, good luck out there. I am a little sad I'll lose the 10 protection. Because that's a pretty decent positive quirk. But, yeah. It's not enough.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
There was nothing special about these two, so. There Transient. The quickening. Yeah, the auto-interact stuff can be unfortunate, for sure. Although I don't know. I mean, I know what claustrophobia means, obviously, but I don't know what it means in regards to this game. Like, does that mean he takes increased stress while he's indoors? Like in the ruins, maybe? Because it's indoorsy, or the cave? More stress in hallways. Maybe, yeah, that could be it. That's not good though, but you don't get a ton of stress from walking, so maybe it's not too big of a deal. Unless that counts when you fight in hallways, because that is a little bit more of a big deal. Because a lot of your encounters are in hallways. Well, either way, there's not much to do about it right now, so. Also, the event, putting ego aside, does not come easily to such seasoned survivors, but the new recruits are palpably grateful for the assistance, so level restrictions removed for the next quest. So that's pretty unhelpful, I think. Although the artwork here is kinda cool. I only have my man-at-arms is the only level 4 I have still. So that like does nothing, honestly. Plus 20% stress in hallways. Yeah, I feel like it would, right? Because you're still in the hallway, obviously. Yeah, you know, that's a good point. I don't think it does. Like, let me just do this. Like it's still, well, it wouldn't. Actually, I can't do it now because of the perk. I tried sending him out on a level 1, and it seemed like it would let me. So, you might be right. Oh, level 3s wouldn't go into a level 1 mission. Right, so that's even more strict. Yeah. It honestly just might not be a thing on Radiant then. So. So this is kind of useless then. Anyways, let's try to decide on a mission. Man, honestly, getting another one of these might not be too bad, because that would give him plus 16 dodge for 2 speed. And his speed is okay. So, what's 6? So that would put him at 4. But still. Oh, he's still got level 1 armor too. So, you can't use multiple. Ah, good to know. Thank you. Yeah, that would be a little broken for some of the better ones, I imagine. Well, okay, then I guess I don't need to get this. Never mind. I feel like I might just do like a warm-up mission for one of these, and then I kind of feel like I need to do one of these boss missions. I gotta try to do one of these, I think. Maybe this one, because it has portraits as a reward. Both these are the same. The crucifix. So what do we got? Fun. I bet it is. I have no idea what to expect for something like this. It says it would be so unspeakable and terrible that the swine folk have made it their lord. Perhaps it is only rumor and shadow, but this threat cannot be left to fester. Like, the only thing I can imagine is that it's a big enemy. So maybe I would want to take a bounty hunter and just try to focus on that. But I have no idea what to do elsewise. Either way, we'll worry about that next mission. I'm gonna warm up with a simpler one. This is 20% max HP for 1 speed's not bad. Do I have one of this? I do not have one of those. Maybe I'll get this. This is a pretty solid one, it looks like. Yeah, I'll do this. Alright, so we're gonna do Ruins Cleanse. Alright. Oh yeah, I was kind of wanting to set one of these Vestals up to be more offensive focused. Because I've got them all three just about the same. But I kind of want to tweak at least one to be a little bit more offensive. Let me... Especially if we're going to do like a Ruins mission, yeah. Plus holy damage. Yep, sadly I don't have that yet. Ah, you can only use Judgment in the back too. That sucks. I was actually hoping that would be one of the main weapons. Ugh. Well, you could stun. You can AoE heal. You can do these two. Thing is, I don't know if it's wise to be using her just as like a main healer if she can only AoE heal. Because that's going to be risky. I feel like I would probably have to at least take like either 2 other off healers or maybe just a cultist even. Just put him in the back. But I don't know. Because I couldn't stab, but I could still do his other stuff from the back. Hex and pull and heal. so you'd have to use this at least twice for it to do more damage than a basic attack. But it does have +7 accuracy, which is nothing to scoff at. And it's more accurate itself. Oh, you don't gain accuracy, unfortunately, passively. You have to only get it with the skill. The trinket also gives her 10 protection. Yeah, that seems like it would be the go-to if you want to play it that way. Maybe I should wait on this then. Although I don't know how soon I'll actually get that trinket. It could be who knows when. I don't want to end up with all 3 of my Vestals just doing the same boring healing build. So if I have 3, I had to be able to play at least one a little differently. So yeah, just RNG on trinkets. So there's not much I can do about it. Let me see what this would look like even. So I put her here. Off, off, off. Okay. Light. AoE heal. Illumination. Hand of Light. Honestly, for a mission like this, it might be fun to just try it anyway, because it's just like a small ruins map. So, but I definitely need some more heals. Well, I'm wondering, should I Mace Bash or should I Hand of Light? Because I feel like, should I do both of those? I'm not sure. Or should I take both of them? Maybe I don't need illumination? I'm just trying to decide what to like fit into this. Because this would make her Mace Bash stronger, yeah. Maybe you just like want to start with this, use it once to get the buff, and then just smack them, like literally just smack them. Because this has minus 50% damage modifier, whereas this doesn't, obviously. So yeah, honestly, maybe I should just take this illumination off, and put this on instead. Yeah, I'll try it. Because they both have the same accuracy at 90, but this gives the buff, and this does more base damage, so... What else? I do think I'm gonna have to pull him out though, maybe. Unless I mean, I can't use you, who has a good off heal, because you're currently indisposed. I mean, should I try this like dodge spam setup shit again? Put him in the back? Use these? I don't know if she's gonna do enough damage though. Like I would have to put... We're going to Ruin, so I could take a Blight character here. Maybe I could use the new A-bomb. I could take him. Because he's got a level 3 weapon, level 3 skills. And I can just slot him there in the back, and here. And maybe just slap a Crusader up front. He's got Unholy Slayer too. So yeah, maybe I should take him. I'm a little concerned. I just saw my lamp like flicker for a split second, like it was gonna go out. If I suddenly disappear, it's not my doing. Just putting that out there. If anything, I'm kind of concerned about tomorrow, because we're supposed to be getting a bunch of rain and then ice and snow. So tomorrow looks like it's going to be pretty messy. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Because they're like, it's highly possible that there will be power outages and stuff, and it's like, my power likes to go off if there's a stiff breeze already. So if there's gonna be ice and shit, like, I'm already expecting the worst. Like, I already feel like I'm gonna be spending tomorrow night sitting in the dark, probably. I forgot what I have. Smite, blow, heal. Aspiring. This only increases the torch +1. I don't think I'll be in a position to use Holy Lance, so I'm not gonna slot that. Yeah, I'll probably just take this and go. Well, I guess I'll... It's 200 gold. Oh, these... Let's look at these. Plus 7 dodge, minus 15% stress. I'm kind of going deep on this guy, but I do like him, so... Fuck it, we'll get all this stuff. Alright. The question now is, do I want to put this on? Because it will actively hurt my damage. I feel like she might need the HP though, because she is pseudo frontlining, but only 30 HP. I could maybe use this with the minus accuracy, although I will be offsetting the accuracy somewhat with that skill. So in the same vein, this plus 20% damage will increase the blight dot, right? It's always just that fixed amount of, what, 3 points? The dot damage doesn't change? Stays the same as far as you know. Okay. When you quit on the application, I think it lasts. I'll have to check that. I never thought to look at it. I guess I'm just gonna go all in on this slow motherfucker. -2 speed. Just go last every turn. Alright, let's just do this. I'm spending too long getting ready for just a single mission. Okay, yeah, I was gonna do this. If anything, I'm a little concerned about, like, the backline, because I don't have a good way to attack the backline, or to pull them, so...
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Like, she can... No, she can't hit the backline. I didn't think this through, probably. I have nothing that can hit the backline. Well, we're just gonna have to make it work now. Just find the immediate flaw in this party.
Inspiration and improvement. Begone, fiend.
Oh. Forgot shovels. Oh no. That's bad.
time to perform beyond one's limits.
Okay, these are super dead.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yep. 5 rounds versus 3 rounds for a crit. So yep, plus 2 rounds. That's good.
A momentary abatement. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Wait, these guys stun resist.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I need to be careful with her, because I can only AoE heal to heal her. So I can't let her get too low. I can't be greedy with her damage.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the, I want to put Judgment on. Just having the heal, I think that's gonna make a big difference. So as much as I want to mace bash, I think I might switch it for this. Although, oh no, I can't use this. Ugh. I can't, fuck. Do I just swap her back and forth? Do I want to micromanage it that much? Just like take this off, put this on, put this on. do a fight like this, heal up a little bit, and then switch back. God.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. A fortune, waiting to be spent.
The game really does not want you healing a lot or dealing damage. It really wants you to do one or the other.
Another one falls.
Destroyed.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Executed with impunity. A momentary abatement. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Well, we already have too much shit. As is not surprising. Just pissing away gold, buying stuff. These emeralds can stack, right? I forgot. I don't know how many can stack. Yeah, they can. Yeah. So like this one trinket is worth a little bit more than this, but since you can stack these, the trinket. Dude. Okay, citrines. I wonder if I can use holy water on the sarcophagus. No. Alright, let's just open it. Alright, time to micromanage her. Okay, we put this back on. This back on. This back on. This back on. Move for a second. Alright.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies. The blood quickens. A death by inches. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Well struck. Decimated. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Game, I don't want your citrines right now. I almost forgot. Shit. I don't have a key. I think I'll get to this room and then camp, because then I have at least 2 battles, and I can make use of the buffs.
Gnawing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread. brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I wanted to stall that out a little bit more, but I think whenever you get the line about let's finish this or something, that means more enemies are gonna come, right? So I was just like, okay, fine. I was hoping to knock a little bit more stress off for her, but yeah.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Okay, let's just go ahead and camp here. I don't super need it, but might as well use it.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
I will say I forgot to check the camping skills before I left. Or I would have at least probably filled these two guys out with their force skill. Like, he only has minus stress things right now. So, which I mean is useful, sure, but I don't super need her right now. Like, she has the most at 29, it's like, well. Don't really need the damage, but, well, I mean, what else am I gonna use? Although he still takes, like, no damage from anything.
The light, the promise of safety.
I still feel like I haven't been able to give this, like, kind of set up a proper shot with this dude in the back. Because the stuff just dies too fast. Of course, 1 HP.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. These nightmarish creatures can be felled, they can be beaten. vigor is restored.
At least when that crits, the dinky heal isn't worth this because you get more stress release from it.
Back to the pit. A momentary abatement. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I was really hoping I would be faster than it. It's kind of crazy that... Oh, it resisted the umbrella? Never mind.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Well, okay. Of course it's her.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule. Annihilated.
Like, this is his second turn, and this enemy's dead. This is the only enemy left. It's like, he's got to do nothing.
A momentary abatement.
This is... Can it call for backup if he's stunned? The stun is gonna wear off though. I'm wondering if I can cheese a little bit more stress removal. I mean, now's the time to check if I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm in a perfectly fine position right now.
A momentary abatement.
Yeah.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Well, that was pretty uneventful.
More bones returned to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
I like that I can just randomly get plagues for this. Like, as if the negative quirks don't fuck you up enough. Here, have a random plague. Even though you just had a perfectly fine run. Here, have these. Like, seriously? I really don't like that.
Curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
Because I was honestly thinking of maybe just taking that party and just straight going to try this Swine Prince. But now it's like, well, I don't know if I want to use these two. Because, oh, I can't use him. It's actually, no, he's not. I thought he was grayed out. It's because I forgot he's still over here. Yeah, I was thinking about just taking him for this. But now they both have this shitty disease for no reason. It's like, well, okay. That's cool, I guess. Oh, that's a solid belt. There's a melee version too. Yeah, I could see that. Just like flip the stats basically. He only has 3 melee skills though. So you'd have to still slap on a bullet of some kind. No, I haven't used it yet. Like, I see that it's a counter because it activates riposte, but I just haven't had a need to use it yet. Cause I can actually use grape shot and hit things. Oh yeah, so they both just counterattack. I could see that working, yeah. Right now, mostly I'm wondering, do I want to get the slipper mask? Or do I want to get this belt buckle for Gunslinger? Well, for Highwayman. Can guard with someone else. Yeah, 75% chance to counter. Does the counter damage, is that based off your damage or the enemy's damage? Because I saw it has a minus modifier on it. Yeah, minus 40% damage. So I'm assuming it's your damage. It'd probably be a little too good if you could counter the enemy's damage. Wow, all his stuff is just about stress. Dude. Well, this prevents an ambush, so maybe I should get this. Oh yeah, this too could be good. Just go all in on the plus dodge. Plus damage too, man. Okay. Sadly, I still cannot use Del 7 because he's gotta get de-stressed. So. I guess I gotta get rid of these 2 diseases now. Oh yeah, he has. Oh, he has rabies still. So. Yep, bust out the whips. Well, maybe I should have done this. Because I do seem to actively be doing a lot of disease treatments compared to like these, the quirks. And it's still relatively cheap. Like only 8 crusts. 12 of these. Yeah.
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul.
I could have saved myself a little bit of gold by doing that first, but it's not too big a deal. Well, I guess the question is, do I want to get this buckle or this mask? Is this a good trinket for a leper, in your expert opinion? Like, is this worth? The crit seems nice, and the speed has a lot of value, but the other 2 are a little. It seems like something you wouldn't want to use all the time, maybe, or unless you just power through the negatives. Whereas, like, I know the buckle will be useful. Just slap it on. Because mostly the only melee I'm using with him right now is the open vein. The bleed. So, that taking a slight damage loss isn't a big deal. But it would buff the rest. Use the accuracy boosting one and some other plus damage trinkets. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, maybe. Because I've got like this one, the plus accuracy, and then I could always use something else like this bracer, even. Yeah, this also has crit on it. Both these would give plus 10% stress though, which is plus 20% stress, which is kind of a lot. You might have to more actively pay attention to stress if we try that. The Highwayman does have this buckle too, which is kind of straightforward, but it's not useless. So if I got the other one, that would at least give him 2 guaranteed trinkets for now. Oh yeah, I have these two. I could always slap one on, just for extra damage. I think I might do this, yeah. I think so. I have no idea what kind of team I should take though. Besides maybe Bounty Hunter. But even then, I don't know. Like, I don't... this doesn't tell me anything, honestly. Dude, maybe I should have made her my melee-oriented Vestal. Plus 10% damage if HP below 50. Plus 5 accuracy. Plus 15 damage with beast. Having damage for rank 4. That was the farthest away space, right? The back space? Okay. Honestly, I might just try something basic and straightforward. Just something like this, this, this. Because then I know these two can definitely focus the pack. Although, I might tweak what she has. Maybe. Because I don't know really what to expect, right? So I don't want to try anything too fancy or potentially niche or anything like that. kind of unfortunate that she has fear of unholy, because she's a ruins smacker. Maybe take her instead. Sorry. Is it still? It's honestly so finicky right now that I feel like even just tilting my head to the left is causing it to get weird sometimes. Okay. Is it any better? Or is it the same? Better? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I should ask. Is this a feasible party for this boss? Because, yeah. Can this work? Because every fucking boss fight so far has been a little intense. But I don't know what to, like, plan for specifically until I've done it, so... Could be dicey. Can't give much more advice, it doesn't. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. get much use when you get to the boss. Alright, I can adjust then. I could maybe... Like, I could potentially take her if I just truly need to focus on, like, the backline damage. If that's sort of what you mean. Because my first slot options are kind of limited. Like, it's either going to be Bounty Hunter or Hellion, I think, or Crusader. Those are really the only three that I kind of have that I can put here, I think. But he also can't attack the backline. Like, she's the only one that could potentially attack the backline. So... yeah, if you think it's worth taking her purely because of the backline, then I will concede. So... alright, she can't do anymore. Wait, witch hunters? Insanely important characters for this fight specifically. Huh. Huh. Okay, let me ask this. Is there purely any way for me to know that before I would do it? Like, is there any in-game knowledge that would somehow direct me to figure out who I should take? Or is it something that you only just learn in hindsight? Not at all. So there's no way of knowing who you should take until just after the fact. I'm not a big fan of that. But this game seems to be a lot about that. Oh boy. I'm sorry to put you in like such an awkward spot, because I'm very conflicted right now about this. Like... yeah, that seems to be the case. Like, I've very nearly failed multiple times. it just it feels bad because I know it's coming with these boss fights, but there's not much I can do about it if I don't want to just cheat. And I don't think I want to just cheat. So it's just like, it's just this feeling of dread, like, oh man. I know this is gonna go horribly, probably. I wouldn't even know where to start to try to figure out who, like, which two specific characters. Sadly, I don't have anything that can mark with this. I'm almost tempted to maybe swap him with a hound. I wonder if that would be worth it. Because I mean, I was mostly just considering him because he has just straightforward damage. You buff, and then you shoot, or you bleed, and that's it. But that doesn't always work against stuff. But I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. Honestly, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Unless you, like, strongly oppose. Because if we're particularly focusing so much on, like, one backline spot, then having something that can mark, I think, will make a difference. Maybe even unlock this and switch out to bleed. Because then I could buff him or her, I think. I'm really not feeling good about this rabies though. Especially on a boss fight. The less RNG, the better, but he's the only master I got. Did I check the caravan? Actually, I think I forgot. Stagecoach. Ah, level 1. Eh. Yeah, I don't think they're worth it, sadly. I can't really spend much more money because I'm getting low. Huh? Abomination armor. Plus 15 protection. Wait, although this is ruins, so I don't know how much the bleed is actually going to come into play. Unless you can actually bleed the boss for some reason. Although, the bleed's not super important for this, honestly. Most of the damage is just from the attack itself. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Should I get her a camping skill? Because I'm already getting kind of low. I don't know if I'll need her per se. Yeah. Alright. Boss can be bled. Okay. That's good, but yeah, it's not as important, I suppose. He is a little stressed out already, unfortunately. That could be a potential problem, but well, I think we'll just have to try it and see what happens. Yeah, unless you think this is a super bad idea, I think I'm gonna just try rolling out with this. I need trinkets. I guess I will ask one question, and you can just answer this yes or no. Should I put on like a debuff trinket? Is it gonna fuck me like the Siren did? Because I didn't have any debuff resist? Because I will chuck these on all my characters if it'll help. Don't need debuff. Alright. Man, his HP though. God, 24 HP. Oh man. I need to get armor for him. Okay, I really can't buy anything else right now. Dude, maybe I should give him this instead. No, take it. Take it off. Off. Yeah, that's 6 HP. I think I should put it on him. Just so he's not quite so bad. He's got 20 dodge though. Man. Here we go. Should I bother with the garlic then? It has bleed and blight resist on it though. Because I've just been kind of chucking this on case. Oh, plus, oh. Man. This is only like 2 HP though. That's 1 HP. Alright, I won't take the garlic then. Man. That -3 speed really hurts on this. All her skills have the -3 speed. Maybe she'll just be slow. Because at least this way she'll have some protection. And move resist. The problem is the freaking bosses like to shuffle your group around, I've noticed. And I don't have a good way to offset that. Is that something I should take into consideration? Should I potentially get some movie characters and just start this whole thing over again? Oh yeah, the whistle. Wait, he's already got 100% trap. Probably don't need that. Oh, he doesn't shuffle you. Wow. Well, that's a relief for once. Oh, okay. It's taking me way too long to get this started. I'm not deliberately stalling, but I'm just very indecisive right now. Try to offset this accuracy a little bit, I guess. Okay. I think I'm gonna try it. Oh, I can put one more. Okay, I can do this. Man, I sure hope I don't party wipe because I don't want to lose all this shit. That would be a very sad boy. Okay. Here goes nothing? Question mark? Any final thoughts?
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world.
Is he holding his eyeballs? Is that what the secret is? Do you have to take characters that cover up their eyes?
The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
I want to ask straight up, does holy water work on this? Because I don't want to waste this one water. I brought it to use it on something. Does this work? Yes, okay. Thank you. Okay. I thought it would, but I wasn't quite sure. Well, this is nice right out the gate. Luckily, they can't hit me. By the way, I'm just guessing here, but I feel like I'm pretty sure I've noticed that, at least when it comes to stress, that enemies will keep dogpiling on whoever has the highest stress. Like, it's not just completely random. Like, they will deliberately focus someone with it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Which is understandable, but also super annoying.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Destroyed.
Do I want to know something good?
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Is it actually good, or is it sarcastically good? Because, yeah.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
If it's actually good, then sure, tell me. But if it's sarcastic, then it's like, no, just save it till the end. I'm not gonna go up there then. I don't need to. Already hungry. I picked one of the two characters. Okay. That's good. I'm curious which one it is. You don't have to tell me, just I'll see when I get there. But I'm curious. I could potentially kill these with a high roll. But do I want to just play it safe and stun them? Maybe. Let's go for it.
Another
Yes!
abomination cleansed from our lands.
Into crit heal.
Be gone, fiend.
Having the correct character is only half the equation. Oh. Well, the question is, will it help me or not then? Is it going to make a difference if I only have one? Or is it some synergy between two specific characters?
Executed with impunity.
Okay.
Back to the pit.
Wow,
This
trinkets.
expedition at least promises success.
That's not what you meant. I'm not quite sure what you mean then. I guess I'll go up and then over. And then if I have to, I'll have to go down and then over. Ability related? So it's one of the characters has the ability. I wouldn't even know. Sadly, he's still from that. It's not equipped? Oh no. Not equipped. I feel like it's gotta be one of these two then. You expect me to remember what I was saying 20 minutes ago? I forget what I said 5 minutes ago. Like, I can try to speculate, but it will just be kind of guessing. Like, I could almost maybe see this being the case, because it has the stun, maybe, and the clear corpses. Like, this boss could do something with corpses, like blocking the front line, and this could clear them out, but I mean, that's just purely a guess. It's not Plague Doc. Oh. Well. Okay. I don't know why it would be her, because nothing she's is doing too specific. And I don't know why it would be her, because again, she's not doing anything specific. So it would have to be something for his, right? So what, is it the bleed? Is it falling back to the bleed damage? Also, I appreciate you trying to guide me to this without just telling me, because I know I'm not. It's not the Hound. So I don't know what it would be then. Like, I don't know what specifically. I'm clearly missing something here. Oh, it's not. Wait, so it's just not that skill. Oh. Well, what is it then? Dodge? Do I have to block somebody? Is that what it's falling back to? Just blocking somebody and dodging? Because this is okay, but nothing fancy. Yes, the block. Okay. Well, let me see. If anything, I might take the stun off. I'm guessing the other half of this would be the repose then, the counter. Maybe? But we can figure that out. Yeah, I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to put it on. Again? Seriously? This is fucking awful. This asshole's gonna get more stress on me. Oh, and he resisted the bleed both times.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I kind of feel like the RNG is against me this run, so far.
A momentary abatement. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Eradicated. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
This bleed is pretty minimal, but I'm just gonna use it to free up the space. Alright. Oh my goodness.
The light, the promise of safety.
Pretty minor scouting.
Wealth beyond measure.
I'll take what I can
Awarded
get.
to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay. I feel like I should just preemptively camp here, probably. Because I've only got 4 rooms left. But, man. I'm just kind of hoping that there aren't more than 4 boss fights until I get to the boss. Because the boss could be right here. So I don't want to risk not camping and not getting the buffs and stuff. So,
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
okay, this group does not have very good camping skills. Man, I kind of want both of these. Oh, I forgot this was self-only. It's like, wait a minute, he has rabies. I could use that. No, I can't. Derp, derp, derp. If I had the one that was companion. Well.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
That must be what this is. I swapped the skills. Yeah, I put it on guard dog. Just in case this next room is the boss fight.
The madman hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
Ooh. Yikes. Okay. So I don't want to waste time killing these. I'm assuming something is gonna fall on these characters. I could still potentially stun him. 20% chance. It's not much, but really all I can do is slightly more damage than that. Yeah. I'll just try a stun, chuck it out there. No, wait, I can't hit the back line. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, well, I'm going to guard my healer, I guess.
Inspiration and improvement.
I see. So I probably want to dodge her now, yes? Is that... Can I do that? Or do I have to wait till this wears off? No, I can do it. Okay. Plus 24 dodge.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
We're not about to break, dude. Calm yourself. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Is that what I should be doing? Just spamming this dodge? I guess. I could cure this blight, but it's pretty minor. And she's the main one doing damage right now, so I'm just gonna keep chucking grenades. Okay, that was bad. Let's just try to kill him, I think. I have enough to survive a hit, unless it just crits me out of nowhere. So... Dog biscuit. Fucking dog biscuit. Big dodge. Actually, you know what? We're going for it.
Did he foresee his own demise? I care not, so long as he remains dead.
Okay.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Wow, look at how easy that was when you know what to expect, huh? Wow. I kinda wanna clear this out. So, let's just keep on trekking.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
But yeah, you're right. There was no way of knowing what would have been useful for that until I just did it.
Unnerved.
Really?
Unbalanced.
Double crit? And now they get to go first. Yeah, that was way too much damage. Like, I only got hit by maybe 3 of them, I think, and it was kind of critical.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. A death by inches.
passion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
You know the best part about that is I wanted to use him for this, but then I didn't because he got that random disease at the end. I was actually going to bring him for this.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
That's kind of honestly really annoying in hindsight.
Another one falls.
I hate when these enemies get to go first again, when they have one fucking hit point.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Soothed, sedated. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Like, I've been waiting to use that fucking guy in a good boss fight. And then I got cheated out of it because of a random disease. I shouldn't have bothered stunning it.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. A momentary abatement.
Oh, hey, messenger. You must be a blade.
Masterfully executed.
Ah, early. Oof, that is very early then.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Look at all these shovels I didn't use. And all these keys I didn't use. Well, that's it for this.
There is indeed no better place for those in search of rarities and forgotten lore.
I don't see anything special about these two. It goes okay, mostly. That last dungeon was a boss fight before you came in, and it could have been worse. Could have been better. Wait. Delsaber has left on a quest of personal hardship and pain. Del? You just, like, peepo left. Well, I hope you come back, at least, sometime. I know that boss fight was rough, but we got through it in the end. Well, another one of these. Jeez. Thin-blooded. Ooh. Dude, I don't... Do we need a replacement? A replacement leper? Maybe not. Yeah, like, I'm not complaining at all. Like, that dungeon went pretty well. It's just mostly, I've been using this character a certain way, but it's been kind of lackluster because the missions aren't well suited to it. And so, I was going to take him on the previous mission, but he randomly got a disease, and so I sent him here to cure it. And so I didn't take him on the boss mission. And then the boss would have been like a perfect fight for him. So I didn't get to use him. So I'm just a little miffed about that. But otherwise, it was a good mission. It's just me being sad I didn't get to utilize him. Oh, he should come back after the next mission. I hope so. Man, this is so expensive. It's because it doesn't use anything else. I just use a ton of crests. I don't think I can upgrade anything else though. Like, I'm kind of reluctant to upgrade anything in the tavern, honestly. I guess I could do one in Penance, maybe? Penance is usually decent.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
I only just noticed the music got really quiet here. Yeah, I don't have enough for anything close to this. Yeah, this is gonna take quite a while. Getting the weapon and armor smithing level 3 is gonna take a shit ton of resources. Yeah, 70 crests and 64 deeds. Oh, and the instructor itself needs a ton as well. 60 more and plus 24 portraits. Yeah. These next level 3s are not happening anytime soon. Well, given the time, I don't think I'm gonna start another mission. I'm just gonna look at what we got for a second. Plus 25% protection with no downsides is not bad. Another one of these bracers. Oh, Helmmaster. Plus 12 dodge, but minus 15% damage. Wow. I guess that really is meant to synergize with that guard skill. Yeah. I mean, it's called Protective Collar, so obviously. Maybe I'll get this. because, I mean, I don't know how common a strat like that's gonna be again, but it could be handy to have in the pocket, perhaps. Plus 20% damage, plus 10% stress. I've noticed a lot of the occultist trinkets give him plus stress. Oh, is it a long mission? I didn't even realize that. You're right. Interesting. Maybe it'll be... Yeah, this might be a good starting point for next time, maybe? Finally try a longer mission. Yeah, it is the first one too, so... Yeah, maybe I'll do this to start with next time. Man, a long curve mission though. That could be dicey. This, although to be fair, I haven't had a bad run in with the spearfish in a while. So I have to be sure not to let my guard down. Cause yeah, even more inventory management. It's gonna be awful. I'm guessing it's gonna be like at least 20 rooms or so, because some of the medium missions have already been like 12 to 13. Kind of have to choose if you want heirlooms or money. Yep, I could see that. You're not gonna be able to take everything. Yeah, that's what I figured. You're gonna have to actually decide. I think I might get rid of these rabies. Maybe. Cause yeah. He does have pretty decent accuracy, honestly. Especially with the trinkets. But still. It's only 1 to 2 damage for 10 accuracy. Like, I'm not strong enough to really get a lot out of the plus 15%. Like, obviously it helps, but like 1 to 2 base. I'm not even... This is really all I'm using to damage right now. I don't think I marked a single enemy that entire encounter. That entire dungeon. You did a long earlier and came out with 84 crests. Wow. Damn. Yeah. I know it has a use still, but I wasn't able to really utilize it that last dungeon at all. Because I spent so much time just guarding with him on that boss. But in that case, the plus 15% can potentially add up, definitely. So did you actually just like start playing again after watching me? Yeah, that would have been awful. In hindsight, he wouldn't have been able to do anything except mark the boss Because killing the rebel would have taken too long, I think. Yeah, I saw they had HP, so, but given how long that encounter went, I don't think he would have broken through enough to actually get close enough to the boss. So I would have literally just been spamming Mark. You've been playing a little during the day. Nice. Like I would have just been marking the boss, and I would have just been trying to shoot with the highwayman, and I honestly it would have just been praying that I killed him before he killed me, because like you said, I wouldn't have been able to out heal all the damage, so I would have just been spamming damage with the pistol and the blight and hope that it kills it first. Double lever cleaving. Yeah, I could see that maybe working too. But that doesn't sound ideal. That sounds like trying to brute force it. But yeah. Yeah, what I would have rolled out with would have been awful. Man. Jeez. I kind of almost feel like I'm just playing this game wrong, because I'm so reluctant to jump in stuff blind. I don't know. I still feel like I'm just too attached to everybody. Like I'm not heeding what the game is. Oh, I will say, before I go on more about this subject, that the DLC, today is the last day that it's on sale, so I need to like decide right now if I think I want to get the DLC or not. Okay, so yeah, I was just bringing up the Steam page. Crimson Court is $4 right now, and the Shieldbreaker is $159. Because I mean, I am still having fun with the game. I remember talking about this a few nights ago, to kind of wait and see how I feel about it. So, I'm still enjoying the game well enough. Shieldbreaker is a fun character. Let me click on it. Hailing from the distant windswept dunes of the east, the Shieldbreaker arrives in the hamlet. Deadly as a viper, her iron will has been forged in the heat of the blazing desert sun. Though outwardly demure, her emancipation from the barren wastes came at a price so terrible it haunts her dreams even now. New hero class shield. Dynamic tactical skill set for the Shieldbreaker, featuring all new combat mechanics, including armor piercing, guard break, and stealth. Shieldbreaker class specific trinkets, including a set. 3 new monsters. Frightful illusions from the Shieldbreaker's origin, now slithering forward to infest the estate. New consumable item, Aegis Scale, providing a last bastion of protection for when a hero truly needs it. The Shieldbreaker is a powerful ally in the fight to reclaim the estate and banish the evil that squats in the darkest dungeon. Did I just read this? No, it's slightly different. A highly tactical hero with solid damage dealing capability, she truly excels when countering monsters with high protection and those who guard their allies. Her movement, speed, and targeted abilities make her a valuable ally for dismantling intractable monster groups. Though relatively low health, the Shieldbreaker is yet highly survivable in short bursts thanks to her Aegis shield. Okay. Let's look at the highest review, just to see. Decent content, but non-essential. Shieldbreaker class is fun to play with, serving as a sort of glass cannon with a few interesting blight armor ignoring attacks to deal with high protection enemies, along with her Serpent's Sway, a limited use ability that prevents all damage from the next two attacks. However, it should be clarified that the new monsters come up in an ambush that can only occur when you use her. They're not encountered beyond that scope, and it's kind of annoying. Imagine, if you will, the Collector mini-boss. Well, it's a good thing I just did that or I wouldn't know what they're talking about. The Collector mini-boss could only show up whenever you camped with the Flagellant. It's an interesting battle, but kind of gamey and arbitrary in its application, and that's how it feels here to me. Hopefully a mod turns it into a general encounter like has been done with the Shrieker. But until then, I don't know what that is. Decent content, but not essential. Well, I don't know what a Shrieker is, so it doesn't really say anything to me. Some of the next recommend. Whoa. Nero herself is pretty cool, if a bit OP because of her ability to completely negate all damage dealt to her for a total of 4 times per combat. Each attack of hers has some sort of quirk to it, making her a very quirky hero. Whether that's good or bad is up to you, but you can't deny that she looks totally badass. So apparently the only way to face the new enemies is to get an ambush with her with you. The new stealth mechanic is really meh as well. All it does is force you to bring a hero who can dedicate an entire skill slot to turning an enemy to breaking the enemy stealth. That or you have to wait for 2 turns and just tank the damage. The visual effect for the stealth enemies also looks really out of place. It's part of her backstory, lore. Overall, I'm a bit disappointed with this DLC. I don't regret my purchase one bit, as DD is worth more to me than the price of the base game, but I must admit that it is really underwhelming. If you felt like CC was tacked on, this isn't for you. Crimson Circus? I'd advise you only buy this DLC if you want it for the support Brad Herc. Okay. So, I mean, it is only $1.60 right now. Crimson Court though is the big one. Like, well, again I say big, but it's just $4. It is a parallel campaign experienced alongside the main Darkest Dungeon content. It provides you with new challenges and variation at every difficulty level. Shed some light on the ancestors' early days and were presented in the same style. Yeah. The design is designed to be played alongside an existing campaign or as a brand new one. Features a new hero class, Awash in Unblood and Delusion. They bear the burden of 1,000 lifetimes. The new hero class is the Flagellant, isn't? A new dungeon region, Courtyard. A full faction of new deadly foes. 5 new bosses. with some of the most complex and devious mechanics yet. A new wandering boss, the Fanatic. District. Here's the big thing you were talking about too. Districts. 10 new buildings to upgrade your hamlet. That's all it says about it. 10 new buildings to upgrade your hamlet. You never went through the Crimson stuff yourself? Only use the other parts of the DLC. Yeah, like the buildings, I'm guessing. And the characters and stuff. Massive, sprawling maps with locked doors, prisoner rooms, and progress saves. Lore-driven trinket sets for all heroes, with set bonuses. So, but here's the question, like say I've already started this run, obviously. Don't you like have to enable the DLC at the start? Or is it something you can turn on like mid-campaign? Like could I potentially even just like throw on certain parts of the DLC if I got it? Because I mean, I don't really know how the end game of this game plays out, but I feel like this is something that ultimately I'm going to play through this campaign I have, and I'll quote unquote beat it, and then I'll probably end up starting another, probably on the next difficulty, I'm assuming, if I'm feeling that into it. You can enable them on this current campaign. Okay, that's good. Mostly I was wondering if I would have to like finish this campaign and start another one before I could fiddle with it. But if you can just turn it on. But I mean, once it's on, I'm assuming. You're not gonna be able to just change your mind and turn it off. So. What else is there? The Collar of Madness. What is this? Some hateful shard of alien origin has streaked through the night sky, crashing into the old miller's farm on the outskirts of the hamlet. Those unfortunate enough to witness the comet's arrival have been blinded by what they can only describe as a shifting, ephemeral hue of damnable, abrasive intensity. There has been no word from the farm in a fortnight, save for the unearthly groaning that echoes from ruin of the mill. New region, the farmstead. Endless quest. Survive as long as you can while getting lost in time and space, confronted by unending waves of enemies new and old, pushing ever closer to the crash site of the comet. Twisted new trinkets available for purchase from the jeweler. Put your gold away. He trades only in comet shards. Yeah, you never got this one? All new enemy faction. The Miller and his loyal workmen have become airy husks of their former selves. 3 new bosses. The Miller, the Thing from the Stars, and the Comet itself. New couriers help keep your party in fighting shape as you face the endless hordes. Expand your hamlet with 4 new district buildings and reap their benefits. New quirks with unique and powerful effects. Our biggest soundtrack addition yet from Stuart Chatwood. Yeah, I was thinking that if it's an endless mode, like you have to die at some point to just leave, don't you? Unless you just like literally left, but then you wouldn't get anything for the mission. So you kinda, yeah, you just have to die and go again. And this DLC is $2. So let's assume I grabbed the Crimson Court, Shieldbreaker, Collar of Madness. We're looking at we're looking at $7.60 here if I grabbed all 3 of these DLCs. And I mean, that's honestly not too bad. So, considering, like, they're 60% off right now. And I've been surprisingly into this game more than I expected, so... Yeah, you can't give much input. That's fair. There's also the soundtrack for $1.50. I'm kind of tempted to just add all DLC to cart, because it's $9.06, so it'll be just under $10 with tax. And I'm not exactly planning on getting anything else in the short term, honestly. Like, I've got a little bit of money in my Steam wallet right now. $10 isn't a big deal. So, Cove Battle. Yeah, I need to actually listen to some of the music outside the game, because sometimes I can't remember it, like, off the top of my head. Yes, that is a good point. The mods. There are a lot of mods from what I've heard. I haven't looked at anything yet still. So. And I'm sure some of the... Probably not most of them, but I'm sure some of the mods would require the DLC to function. Because that's just always been a thing in any game with DLC. So... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Wait, what? I clicked add all DLC to cart, and it took me to my shopping cart with nothing in it. Yo, the whole point was so I don't have to click on each one individually. Add all DLC to cart. Okay, it worked that time. Tis done. $9.72 for all DLC. Not bad. Well, there we go. I suppose then I will get that downloaded, and next time I can also fiddle with that and have a look at stuff. Neat. Alright. Well, now that that's done, I think that's it for tonight then. I'm probably... my sleeping schedule's been kind of fucked lately. I'm probably not gonna go to bed right away, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop for now. So... Because yeah, I know you're probably ready to go to bed anyway. And I don't want to start another mission right now, so. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I feel like a bad influence, but I can't help it. It's because I'm still wanting to like do the stuff on 14 as well. And I'm trying to think. Trying to think, do I have anything tomorrow? It is Thursday. The thing is, Skline doesn't get off work until late, so I probably end up not doing like the roulettes on 14 until a bit later, unfortunately. So it shouldn't be as late as tonight. Yeah, I think I'll probably try to stream earlier than tonight. Tonight it was just really late to get started. You'll probably have to do a couple missions to get the characters to spawn. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I might want to finally I might have to upgrade these maybe, because suddenly I might need more character slots. I didn't think about that. Shit. I might have to send somebody packing. Shit. Unless I just get a shit ton of deeds all of a sudden. Maybe I'll potentially have to. I'll have to maybe trade a couple things. Oh wait, you can't. Oh, I see. That sucks. Wait, why is this an option if you can't do it? I don't understand. Because I was thinking maybe I could. Wait. Hold on. No. I was thinking I could potentially trade like a couple busts, portraits for deeds if I like really super want to get these quickly. But maybe I don't have enough. Or oh, I see. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Wait, how? There must be more to this, right? Because you could just trade 2 portraits for 3 deeds. Surely you can't keep spamming this, right? Otherwise you could just get infinite stuff. Am I looking at this wrong? Like, I can trade 2 portraits for 3 deeds? There has to be some limit on this, right? Or just portraits are worth that much? Oh, maybe. Because I can only trade 3 busts for 2 deeds. So are just portraits the most valuable then? Is that what this is? I think I understand. Oh, yep. 3 deeds for 1 portrait. I see. So just the portraits are worth the most. I mean, it kind of feels like it, right? Because I had a hard time getting the portraits. So, okay. Well, I have to see. Because I need a lot of deeds, sadly. So if anything, I might see where I'm at after the next mission. Because the next mission is going to be a long mission. So I can focus on maybe getting a lot of deeds, perhaps. And see where that leaves me. Either way, yeah, I'll check that out next time. So, anyway, I'll stop rambling and wrap it up. So, thanks for hanging out, dude. Thanks for stopping by if you're still lurking, Messenger. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. And I will catch you probably tonight, later tonight. So, have a good one. See you then.